Basil, that's what we called it when I grew up, but it's alias basil. Let me show you how to store it for the winter. I have my salad spinner here, and the first thing you're going to do is just take all these leaves off and put it in your salad spinner, or you could just put it in a bowl of cold water. We're just going to give it a nice rinse and get the leaves nice and clean. Where I grew up, the houses were so close to each other, there was just an alleyway separating the houses, and there was a little piece of dirt, and my grandmother would plant all the basil right there, and it was right underneath the kitchen window. So you constantly, all summer, had this wonderful aroma of basil just coming through the kitchen window. Just beautiful memories. My basil is all cleaned and dried. So now I have this little chopper here. You can use a blender, or you can even do it by hand if you don't have anything like a chopper. But I'm going to take my basil and I'm going to put it in my chopper. And this is just one of two ways that I do store my basil. I do dry it as well, and I'll tell you about that in a second. But I'm just going to fill it up, almost to the top there. And now I'm going to put the top on, and I'm just going to chop it and drizzle, I don't know, about a tablespoon for this much of olive oil inside. So just like this. Once this is all chopped and mixed with the olive oil, I'm going to take a baggie and a coffee cup. I don't know if you know this little trick, but if you put it right inside and just put the top of the baggie over that, it really helps when you're pouring stuff in. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put the basil and the olive oil right into the baggie, just like this. And then I will do the next little batch I have, and we'll put it all together. So here we go. Everything's in my baggie. This is a small batch. I don't want to take all the basil off my plant yet because I like to use it fresh. So I just did a small batch to show you guys. So I'm going to take it out, and now I'm going to just close it to almost close and get all that air out. And I'm going to push this so it lays nice and flat. Okay? Get all the air out. And now I'm going to seal that up. And just like that, this is going to go into my freezer. And basically, anytime I need basil during the winter months, I'm just going to break off a piece. And there'll be olive oil in it, but that's okay, because most of the things that we cook with the basil is going to require olive oil. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So here's some I made last night, just so I could show you what the finished product looks like. So you see, it's frozen, and now during the winter months, whatever I need, I come in here and I just break a piece off, and just like that, I plop it into my sauce or whatever I'm making, and I have fresh summer basil. Now, I did say there's another way to do it. You can take those leaves and we can clean them and put them on a cookie sheet, put them in an oven at 200 degrees for about an hour, maybe a little longer. You have to watch until it gets brittle. And then you can just, rub those leaves together so they come into almost a fine powder, and put them in a jar, and you can do it that way too. That's how I do my oregano. If you haven't seen my oregano video, go back and check that out. So there you go, but this is the way I like to do it. So I hope you try it and save that basil, guys.